How's it going? It's James once again, and today we're doing another review, this time for Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them is a spin-off movie series based off of the Harry Potter books, and I believe the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them book was in the third Harry Potter movie, Prisoner of Azkaban, and so this is telling the tale of how that book is created, kinda how it was created, but just pretty much giving us an excuse to dive into that Harry Potter world more. Hitting up the plot of this movie real quick, the main character Newt, played by Eddie Redmayne, who does a fantastic job, we'll hit him up more later, but he's come to America to release one of the beasts, well, not for bad reasons, but just to give the beast the environment it deserves, take it to Arizona, do all that good stuff. Along the way, some stupid shit happens, one of his little beasts get loose, some get loose over here, some get loose over there, start terrorizing New York, and all that shenanigans and hijinks that you would expect from having a case full of assorted monsters and goblins and nonsense like that. On the other side of this, so there's two plots really going on here. We have Newt and his beast, so he's going after the beasts because some have gone loose, and now it's his job to go after them. On the other side of the coin, we have Colin Farrell, who's the antagonist of this movie, but it's not really clear what his motivations are. There's this kind of Salem witch trials type thing going on where there's this family telling the world, hey, witches and wizards, they exist, and they're here to destroy us, and it's a really interesting dynamic. I wish they dove into that a little bit more, because it's a really cool idea to really take forward, and they did push it forward a bit, but I wanted to see a little bit more. So Colin Farrell's working with this kid who is apparently special for some reason. These two plots are both going in the same direction, and there's really no cross paths at all. And that's what kind of docks this movie down a bit, is that it's going in two directions, and they're following both directions really well. When you're with the beasts, you're with these really cool, fantastic beasts, and you're seeing how Eddie Redmayne is handling them. You see his knowledge, you see how he loves these animals more than people. And then when you're with Colin Farrell, you see this kind of dark magic, you see him going after something, but then you don't get to learn anything, because this movie was made so other movies could get made. This movie cannot stand alone, which is a shame, really. Other movies like the original Star Wars can stand alone. It just so happens it's a huge universe. So this movie does not stand alone. This movie was made so other movies could be made on top of it. That doesn't mean this movie's bad, but this movie was made to make other movies go. If you are familiar with the Grindelwald Dumbledore storyline type thing, that's kind of outlining all this, and it's going to outline the future movies as well. To the best of my knowledge, this has 4, maybe even 5 sequels planned. We have another Harry Potter Empire ahead of us, and I'm excited for it because I do like this world. I like exploring the wizarding world, but this movie was not necessary. Making it Fantastic Beasts, and that really only being about half of the movie, and the other half being this kind of mystery war type thing going on, and they're trying to put the two together. It doesn't work. This movie was fun. If you're a hardcore Potter fan, this is it for you, because it's got all the cool stuff, got all the magic. I wish there's actually a couple more battles. They actually had a nice moment where they were dueling, but that's my favorite part of the Harry Potter stuff. But if you just like seeing what the imagination, the wonder of the Harry Potter world, this movie's for you, because it's everywhere. It's a very Potter movie, but this movie does not really lend itself to standing alone. Some of the best Harry Potter movies can't stand alone. Straight up. I think 4, 5, 1, 3, they can all stand alone. They're all very solid movies by themselves. But this can't stand alone. This is leading to other movies. Which, nah. I'm going to hit up Eddie Redmayne real quick because he's a really fantastic actor. He won the Oscar a couple years back for The Theory of Everything, playing Stephen Hawking, and he's a fantastic actor. Extremely charming, extremely adorkable, for my friend Taylor would like to hear that. Extremely adorkable in that kind of sense. Very charming, very kind of awkward around people, but then when you see him around these animals, you see him he just understands them. There's this silent language going between them, and he just looks so happy, looks so at home. He's very charming in this movie. He's a great replacement for Daniel Radcliffe. He brings a different kind of energy, and I can't wait to see more of him. I think he'll be leading the next couple movies, and I can't wait. He was great in this movie. I want to see more. I want to see him get a little bit dirty. He was using a lot of beasts, and he was very quick-witted with that aspect. But I want to see him get down and dirty, throw some spells at some people. I don't know. Maybe that's just the action side of me. So this movie will not be getting a must-see rating, but it is a go see it on your $5 Tuesday or whatever cheap seat you got going. This movie's good, not great. The future movies will dive into these characters more and more, which I'm excited for, but this first movie was laying a foundation. They gave you enough to chew on, but not enough to really, like, be satisfied with one movie. They're hinting at different storylines with this person, with that person. There's characters that really weren't even developed, that were just kind of placed down in front of you, which were fine, because they were great characters, but the future movies will be building on these characters, and then be building this universe that everybody loves so much, and I love so much too. I like these movies. They're not my favorite thing in the world, but I do enjoy them. So this movie's getting a cheap seat, go see rating. I haven't done that one yet, so I need to figure out how I want to detail that. But that! So, if any of these mouth noises made your ear holes do hokey pokey, turn yourself around, hit that subscribe button, stay tuned for more content, more movie views, more movie pitches, more whatever the hell from your boy. Thank you very much. Stupefy.